friends, thanks for joining us. I have a special guest with me today for this DIY project. This is my youngest daughter,
Hi.
Jessalyn.
So happy to be here.
I'm happy to have you here. She's my partner in art.
Oh yeah.
And I will say today's project is very meaningful to me. It is based off of my book, Have You Ever? And it is story number 43. Have you ever been lost? And this is a story about my mom and a symbolic rainbow that was really, really special to both of us. Get the book. If you have the book, you've read it. And I hope that this project will be meaningful to you. Today we're making rainbow rocks. You can do it one of two ways. I use Posca pens. I will link all your supplies in the list below. You're welcome to go on Amazon. You can get them there, or any art supply. Or you can do painting. And Jessalyn, why don't you show them your paint palette?
Yeah.
It's so cool. She has put together all the rainbow colors, but of course you don't have to use rainbow colors. You can use whatever colors you want or variations of them. But rainbows are meaningful to me, not only because of that story, but with my mom, but also because they're a symbol of promises. And whatever your core belief system is, it's throughout all of the belief systems as far as promises, and it has to do with good promises. So we're going to get started. If you have little ones, I would suggest using the markers. It's a lot easier, a lot less messy. And if you're a phenomenal painter, go ahead and have at it with the paint. What do you like doing best?
I think I like the paint, and I'm not a phenomenal painter, but something about it.
Yeah. Okay. You want to just shake up these markers before you use them, and then dab them on a little piece of paper so that you don't get great big blobs of everything. So Jessalyn, let's talk about the rainbows and connection, because this book, Have You Ever? Discovering the Power of Connection Through Shared Stories, is all about connecting. And you were saying to me before we got started on this little project something that I thought was really interesting about when you make these rocks. A great thing you can do is go place them in places as an encouragement to people. Have you ever found a random rock that has some kind of like words on it that are encouraging, or a picture on it?
I see them all the time.
I have seen them, and I've placed them more than I've seen them, but I know where it was. It was in Nashville. We went into an elevator. That's a random place to find a rock. And it was painted, and it had some kind of inspirational saying on it. It was really cool. And when you find these rocks, by the way, you can either keep them as a collection, or you can place them somewhere else for someone else to be blessed and to find. But you were saying about connection, we talk about connection, and when you think of that word, you immediately think of having to connect with another person,
Right.
physically.
Physically.
But what were you saying?
I was just saying it's really special. I feel like little symbols that you find, we all find them throughout our lives, and just little meaningful little God winks, or just something that you really need that day. I think that's really special. And the thing I love about these rocks is it's still connection, even if you don't know who's gonna find the rock.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
If you don't meet them face to face, there's still that tether of connection, because you never know what people need or anything. So I think that's very special.
And sometimes when people think about connection, they're also thinking, oh, I got to go meet somebody, or I've got to be talking. And that's not really always what connection means. You could be connected to someone that's, thousands of miles away. And that's what these rocks and this little project is all about, as an encouragement to you to exercise kindness, exercise connection, get outside, place them somewhere where someone may find them, and that's really a fun thing to do. As we're going along, I just wanted to mention that if you ever have a group of people that are gathering, this is a really simple, super easy project. This is literally, if you're not talking back and forth like we are, because we tend to extend our crafting projects by just talking, connecting, if you will. But honestly, if you needed to make a gift for someone real quick, this is a great thing to do. It's really, really easy. You get your markers out, you put that on there, maybe put a really cool little inspirational quote or word on the back of the rock. And there you go. You've got a really cool little gift. So far, this is mine. So far, this is Jesselyn's.
We do have a few others here.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. All those colors. Or any variation of them. I even saw one time, Jesselyn, a rainbow that was illustrated with textures. Like the first one was red and it was all polka dots. And the second one was orange and it was all stripes.
Love that.
It was very cool. And purple. Last one. I always love doing that. What is that acronym for it, Jesselyn?
Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv. And so the V would be for violet or purple, I guess. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. See, mine's already done. Like that. And if you wanted to get extra fancy, I had poured out this spark. It looks like it's white, but it's not. It's actually iridescent. But when you put it on here, when it ends up drying, it will be all sparkly. You can't tell. I don't think you can tell, but with the lighting. But you know, you can get as creative as you want. But the main point of this project has been about connection and about rainbows and how important it is that you have good promises in your life. Good promises like promises that you are loved, and promises really from the greatest of all sources, which would be the divine or God or inspiration, nature. I have a really great friend that really sees God as nature. So whatever that is for you, we encourage you to go out and connect.
Yes.
Have a great day. Enjoy painting or markering today.